Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi if you're new, my name is Brenda. So today's video is going to be 10 things people don't tell you about being pregnant. As I have been pregnant for 38 weeks now, I have discovered some things that people don't often speak about or that I didn't expect. And I'm just gonna briefly talk about it. At least this is what I experienced. The first 5 are gonna be simple that quite a lot of women go through, and the next ones will be more TMI as a quick warning. So the first one that I experience is I'll get random hot flashes, and what I mean about this is it started when I was around 5 months, and I would just get hot randomly while laying in bed or standing up, sitting up. I would just get randomly really hot. You can tell I was getting hot because I would get very pink on my cheeks, very rosy, and I'm not like that. I'm not someone that gets rosy cheeks, but my husband would even notice that I would be like warm because how pink my cheeks would be. Even if the temperature was very low, I would still get very hot randomly. So that's one thing to expect, is you will get random hot flashes. The second one is you will get constipated. So around 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, it was that urge of wanting to use the restroom, but you can't. Even drinking a lot of water, eating a lot of plums, and all the recommendations, they don't work. At least they didn't for me. So that really sucks, is constipation. That's something I had never heard about or had known. So everyone talks about the pregnancy glow. For the first 4 months, I did not have the glow. I actually had the opposite. I had a very bad pregnancy skin. So what I mean by that is I was breaking out quite a lot. My skin was so dry. And I already have pretty combo to dry skin. While being pregnant, my hormones, I guess, were just very crazy. And I looked crazy for the first 4 months. I had breakouts, like I just said. I had acne. My pores looked so huge. They have never ever looked as huge as they did in my first 4 months. I was very insecure about my skin. So if you guys are going through that, just know you're not alone. Not everyone gets the pregnancy glow right away. Some do, others don't. So just know not everyone will have the pregnancy glow. Okay, so heartburn. I had heartburn. I knew you can get heartburn now and then, but I have never experienced this much heartburn ever. It started when I was like 6 months pregnant. It has been getting stronger and stronger. It's very acidic. It's just your worst nightmare to have heartburn, especially when you're asleep and then you randomly get it. Heartburn has woken me up from my sleep many times. This is as of recent. Whenever they finally announced Starbucks to have the pumpkin spice latte, I got one like on a Thursday and I got the second one on a Friday. The second time that I got it on Friday, I regretted it so much. I could not get rid of that acidic burn. It was like the worst I've ever experienced it. If you're pregnant during the fall season, don't get anything pumpkin spice because you will regret it. The next thing is your boobs will change. What I mean by this is they will get fuller, they will sag a bit. I'm not gonna lie, they will sag. You will start to leak cholesterol or whatever, however it's pronounced. At least for me, my areolas got darker. My boobs, like I said, they feel like they're actually very full. Another thing is women always get menasia or whatever. I'll have the correct word up, but it's when you have like this dark hue on your face, but I got it on my boobs. So I never knew that was something that happened until I got pregnant. Okay, so now we're getting to the vaginal discharge. That is one of the most annoying things I have experienced because I have not been someone that has a lot of discharge until becoming pregnant. It's the most uncomfortable feeling. It's like if you have ever used a pad while you're on your period and you feel that leakage, that warm sensation, that's how vaginal discharge feels. It's the most uncomfortable thing. Not everyone has a lot of vaginal discharge. My sister-in-law actually had the quite opposite. She had no vaginal discharge. So be prepared, because you might or might not have vaginal discharge. To be quite frank, I only have like a couple that are very TMI. The other one would be smelly. So you do get smelly quite quick. I've noticed, like I said, because of those hot flashes, I do sweat more, especially under my armpits, which I'm not really someone to sweat that much. Down there, you will sweat a lot, at least I did. You just overall stink more, I feel. I take a shower every day, but I felt just even more dirty while being pregnant. Like, I just felt like everything stinks. You might or you might not be very smelly. So the most recent thing that I did not expect, which this one really shocked me, was lightning crotch. That's what it's called. So lightning crotch is when baby is already face down. He might press a little on your pelvis. It causes like a very sharp pain in your vag. It's like the most painful thing I have ever encountered. It hurts so bad when he does that, when he presses down on my pelvis. So with that, it also affects my back. Hurts worse than like period cramps, honestly. It's like a tingling strong sensation and it really hurts. The other thing is mucus. I have never been someone that has any type of sinus problems, but as of recent, I've been getting plugged pretty often when I go to bed, and it just feels like I have so much mucus in my throat, in my nose, and it makes it so hard to breathe. And I've never expected that, and I don't really see or hear much people talk about it. And it's one of the most uncomfortable things is when you have a bunch of mucus build up, you don't know how to get rid of it. It just happens. And I looked it up online and it said it's very common for women to have quite a lot of mucus buildup. So, and then of course the last one is you will get very emotional. Now that one shouldn't be a shock, but it's something I feel like people don't really talk about. Is you will get very emotional. For me, overall not an emotional person, but you can say now the wrong thing or the slightest thing and I will go off, I will cry, and it's a mess. So be ready for those raising hormones because they are very draining. The emotional part, I think it's one of the other worst from people not talking about it. It's one of the worst because like I said, I've never been someone that's very emotional until now that I've been pregnant. But yeah, guys, these are 10 things that I have experienced. I hope you guys find this interesting and helpful if you are pregnant or know someone that's going through pregnancy. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, share so our community keeps on growing, and comment down below about your day or any questions you have for me. Follow me on Instagram, and as always, guys, have a great day. Bye.